I
Okay.
guess we will switch to the other one while we figure out what happened with this one. So the next one, I guess the presenter is Sanjeet Kumar. Is that correct? Can you speak up?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
Okay, so Sanjay, okay, let me give you a presentation. Uh, can you tell me if you can present now?
Yes. Thank you, sir, for giving me the control to present. So, is it possible to see my slides?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay. Good evening. I am Shonjit Kumar Rai, is a research scholar, PhD research scholar at the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati. Our paper title is Processor and Bus Co-scheduling Strategies for Real-Time Tasks with Multiple Service Levels. Today, cyber-physical systems are becoming an important part of our daily lives. A cyber-physical system is composed of physical subsystems together with computing and networking, while embedded computers and networks monitor and control the physical processes. Each such subsystem has dedicated processing elements. A particular subsystem does not share its resources with other subsystems. Such a configuration is typically referred to as federated architecture. Due to the lack of sharing, processing elements of many subsystems may often remain severely underutilized. Given a set of processing elements connected through buses, successful execution of tasks on processing elements and transmission of messages through buses satisfying resource constraints and deadlines is essentially a real-time co-scheduling problem. This work proposes co-scheduling strategies for a set of independent periodic tasks executing on a bus-based homogeneous multiprocessor system. The objective is to maximize system-level QoS. We have considered a set of independent periodic tasks where a task may have multiple service levels. At each service level, a task may have distinct computation and communication demands and an associated QoS or reward. The resource demands and QoS monotonically increase with increase in service levels. Tasks are executed on a distributed system consisting of homogeneous processors connected through shared buses. We pose the problem as a multidimensional multiple choice knapsack problem. Here Xij is 1 if task I is assigned service level j, otherwise 0. Equation 1 says that the total computation demands of all tasks at their selected service levels is less than or equal to the number of processors n. Similarly, equation 2 says that the total communication demands of all tasks at the selected service levels is equal to or less than or equal to the number of buses b. Equation 3 ensures that each task is assigned only one service level. The objective is to maximize system level QoS satisfying equation 1 to 3. To solve the problem, we have proposed a dynamic programming based solution approach, namely MMCKP-DP. However, MMCKP-DP suffers from significantly high time and space complexities. For example, it takes approximately 1 hour 20 minutes and about 68 GB memory overhead to get a solution on a 16 processor 4 bus system having 90 tasks, each having 5 service levels. So we have proposed an efficient heuristic algorithm called accurate low overhead level allocator or ALOLA, which attempts to achieve the same objective. ALOLA starts by assigning minimum service levels to all tasks, then it assigns a priority value to each task based on gains in QoS per unit consolidated resource consumption. Then ALOLA creates a max heap with priority value as key and inserts all tasks into the max heap. The algorithm iteratively extracts the highest priority task. Then it enhances the service level of the selected task to the next one if available resources can satisfy extra resource demands of the selected task. The available resources are then updated and the extracted task is reinserted into the heap if the highest service level of the selected task is not reached. This process repeats till the heap becomes empty. This table shows the service levels assigned by Alola to the example task set taken previously. Let us consider the execution times, communication times, and periods of tasks at selected service levels are shown in this table. Now, DP-FAIR algorithm lined up tasks based on their weight. Then it partitioned tasks into available processes. Finally, tasks are scheduled on assigned processes based on their allocated weight. Similarly, messages are scheduled on buses. We have experimentally evaluated Alola with respect to the optimal strategy MMCTP-DP. We have generated task sets from normal distributions whose mean and standard deviation to be 2400 for task periods, 0.2 and 0.1 for task weight, and 0.2 and 0.1 for message weight. The QS of tasks are generated from a uniform distribution within the range 20 to 200. The number of tasks are varied from 15 to 90, and the number of service levels of each task is set to 5. The number of processes are varied from 2 to 16, and the number of buses are varied from 1 to 4. The processes and bus utilization with respect to minimum service level are varied from 0.6 to 1. The weights and QS of the next service level is taken from the range 110% to 120% of the current service level. To evaluate performance of the Alola, normalized reward and speed up are taken as performance metrics. The normalized reward is defined as the ratio between actual total reward acquired by the system and maximum achievable reward. The speed up is defined as the ratio between the time taken by MMCTP-DP and Alola to find the solution of a problem. To analyze performance while varying processor utilization (PU), the bus resources are assumed to be unlimited, that is, the bus capacity remains underloaded even when all tasks are assigned highest service levels. Figure A shows experimental results while processor utilization is varied from 0.6 to 1. It may be observed from the figure that normalized reward decrease monotonically as PU increases. This is because the probability of attaining higher service levels is reduced with the increase in processor utilization. This table shows experimental results for both algorithms. When the number of tasks are set to 45, the processor utilization is varied from 0.6 to 1, and the number of processors are varied from 2 to 8. The table shows similar trends as observed in figure A. The experiments where bus utilization is varied shows almost identical results as varying processor utilization. The table shows the speed up of Alola with respect to MMCTP-DP. It can be seen that Alola is 10 power 6 times faster than the optimal strategy MMCTP-DP. To illustrate the generic applicability of our proposed strategy to real-world designs, we present a case study using the flight management system from F-16 fighter aircraft. The flight management system employs 4 separate tasks, namely guidance, controller, slow navigation, and fast navigation to control the aircraft during flight. It also performs an additional task, missile control, which monitors the aircraft radar to detect enemy targets, and if target has been detected, it fires a missile to destroy the target. Both algorithms, MMCPP-DP and ALOLA, run successfully on the task set. In this particular case, both MMCPP-DP and ALOLA assign the same service levels to the task, and the aggregate QoS returned by the system is 464. Conclusion: this work considers the problem of co-scheduling a set of independent periodic tasks with multiple service levels on homogeneous processes and system buses. The problem poses as a multidimensional multiple choice snapshot problem. A dynamic programming solution, namely MMCPP-DP, is proposed. However, due to high time and space complexity of MMCPP-DP, an efficient heuristic strategy ALOLA is proposed. Then, using experimental analysis, we have shown the practical efficacy of ALOLA. Finally, a case study on a flight management system of F-16 fighter aircraft has been presented. So this is the bibliography. And any questions, sir?
Oh, thank you very much, Ajit. Do we have any questions from the audience? Can you raise your hand? Yes, I don't see any. Let me start by asking, Chijing, please go ahead.
Okay, so when we talk about the interconnection for real-time systems, the bus architecture, we have we need to look at the physical layer. So if it is a shared medium bus, or is it a crossbar bus, the situation could be quite different. So in this work, I think it's mainly talk about shared medium bus, right?
Correct. It is a shared medium bus.
Okay, but in a more modern airplane designs, are we going to use the shared medium bus, or should we use the more parallel crossbar bus? Have you considered this kind of aspect?
Yes, we have also considered this one, and as a future, we are looking into that. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Any other question? Okay, maybe very quickly, Sanjit, have you thought of what kind of mechanism, enforcement mechanism, will help you to reduce the interference that you kind of experience in a bus, for instance? Is there a complementary thing? I know you focus on analysis, but is there any mechanism that you think that can help in that situation?
Are you talking about bus layer? What type of bus can you use in real world scenario?
Or some scheduling kind of mechanism, how to stop some task, or kind of, I don't know, change the scheduling of the task that will help the interference, let's say. Okay, it may not be the case, but go ahead.
Yes, basically in this work we have considered that task, I mean, when a fixed number of tasks which start running when the system runs, and it runs till the system stops. So, yes, we have not looked into that, where a dynamic scenario may happen that a task may come and go. So we have not looked into that. Yes, we can take that on as a future of work, and we can see into that also. Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Well, thanks. Then we will switch to the next presentation.
Thank you. Thank you very much.